back at the site. Rare treat because come 2 days in a row. I've come back today to get visa letters or letters for supporting of my visa, which is not fun. But anyway, on to more exciting things. You can see here that the fence line is now up, which is good. So we got the barbed wire yesterday, so hopefully putting that in there today, and that will stop the cows coming in, which is really good. Stop any visitors from thinking twice about, well, not unwanted visitors, I should say, people just wandering in, which we don't really want. So we'll fence all those, and then yeah, we're getting there in terms of protection. We spoke yesterday about building a shelter for the staff that stay on site, which is going to be sort of over there. And I was sort of saying, oh, you know, what about a toilet? How can we do that? Did you want a hot shower? I was thinking we could put a solar shower in there. But the boy was like, no, definitely don't want any of that. So I think he's pretty happy with his current conditions, which is basically he's got a long drop, what was it called, like a water toilet, somewhere out there in the bush. And yeah, he wants to bathe from there. We're talking about using hot water to bathe, to have a shower, and he was like, no, I prefer to do with cold water because if I have hot water, it makes me go to sleep. So yeah, we'll stick with that. And to be honest, it's funny because, serious point here, is in some ways it reflects a lot of some of the issues with aid and development. People come in, you know, people like myself come in and think, oh, of course you want a hot shower and a nice toilet, and so we just build it. But actually, if you speak to people, they often, you know, you need to find out what they want, and why force something on somebody that they don't want. So if he's happy with that, then so are we. Yeah, no need to force development or aid on people. And you see a lot of examples of that in other sectors. And people do well-meaning projects, but actually it's not what people want or need. So yeah, there you go. Serious point over. So let's put the barbed wire up. Goes all the way along now, past all the ponds, and then here it stops. But the cows aren't going to get through there because that's where the marsh starts. So yeah, it works well. 600 metre roll of barbed wire, but we're thinking it's a bit less because actually we're hoping to put 3 lines across. We have to just put 2. So it's the sort of thing that you run into here as manufacturers say one thing and then the reality is another. That sort of trust that you have that things are going to be done as advertised or as stated isn't always there, that sort of trust in it, because sometimes it's not. And this is one example. Promise 600 metres of barbed wire and probably much less than that. Just unspooling it. That's the end, starts there. These guys are digging a wow. And those guys are collecting water from the fish pond for the pigs.